Hello and welcome back to Thursday morning on this Happy New Year. Happy New Year 2025 to all of you from Lindsay's. I'm here today. I wanted to thank you for all of the wonderful times we've had together in 2024 and to tell you a little bit about what's going to happen in 2025. We've got so much planned, and we're just really happy to share a lot of our events with you all. And just wanted to say that what worked really well for us in 2024 were parties. Go figure, right? We had some parties at the store, and we just thought we would be bringing back as many of that as we can. We're going to be still launching the brand new top-of-the-line machines that came out last year. A lot of them were just arriving in time for the holiday season here. And for Brother, the Avenir, we're going to be doing a tea party. So we're going to do a party. Our first tea party is going to be on the 21st of January, and that'll be at 1:30. So if you did not know that Brother came out with a brand new top-of-the-line machine called the Avenir, that is a perfect opportunity for you to come and have some cookies with us, have a party with us, and then check out that new machine. It's going to be really great. I have just all kinds of ideas about parties. I know you guys like parties, right? So we want you to come into the store as much as possible. We're bringing back the embroidery for newbies, right? So there's going to be the first embroidery for newbies. It's almost full. I think we have a couple of seats left because we try to keep those groups small. It's on Friday, the 24th of January. So there's still time to sign up for that one. It's from 10 to 12, so 10 in the morning till 12 noon. I'm actually the teacher of that class, so come on in. If you've never embroidered before and you're thinking, I'm not sure what that is, don't know if it's fun, and don't know what it is really. So we will show you. We provide everything you need. We provide you an embroidery machine. We bring in a project. We bring in all the thread. You get to choose your thread colors, and then you get to have fun with a small group of people that are in the same boat as you. And we teach you. We just introduce you really to the world of embroidery, and then hopefully you get bit by the embroidery bug, because we all are here at Newbies. We're bit by that bug, and many more like quilting bugs and sewing bugs and serging bugs. So speaking of serging, we do have the Urge to Serge parties that happen very often. And the next Urge to Serge, meaning if you've never serged before and you want to learn how to serge, there is a class that comes regularly. We have teachers that teach that. The next one is Monday, January 27th from 3:30 to 6 p.m. So that is the class where you would go to if you've heard of this thing called overlocking, serging, and you're just not sure if you want to do that. So we kind of take you in, baby steps. We show you what the serging is and how it can make your sewing quicker and more creative, and just do all kinds of really fun things. And so that's a regular class that we do a lot. Now, if you've serged before and maybe you've been out of the serging world for a long time, that would be for you. Also, if you've never serged, if you've never done any overlocking before, that would be a great party for you to come to. We also have parties in mind for the scan and cut owners. I know that there are many of you out there who own the scan and cut machines that Brother makes. We love those machines. It scans, it cuts, it does all kinds of very interesting. You can cut out vinyl that you can just stick on glass or cups or mugs. You can cut out vinyl that's heat transfer vinyl, and you can transfer it onto your t-shirts. So we'll be doing parties where you bring your t-shirt, you bring your vinyl, and then we'll have fun cutting out different motifs that you can actually then, because we do have a heat press now in our classroom at the Lindsay's, and so you can actually do that project with your friends. You can come in and have a party for a scan and cut party. Our next BMT class is for the scan and cut owners is going to be on January 17th from 1:30 to 3:30. So that is an opportunity for you to get to know your scan and cut. And then please be on the lookout. These parties, we're definitely going to be putting them on the calendar and in the next few months. So let me give you an idea of some of the other really fun things. Like there's a bag of the month. We teach, Sue Ellen and Jane are teaching our bag of the month classes. And this next January bag is going to be the Baker's Dozen. That's going to be on Tuesday, the 14th. That is a class that we've got, people who just love to make bags, and they're just maybe even a little bit afraid of making bags. But Sue Ellen and Jane take turns teaching that class, and this next one is going to be Sue Ellen, I believe, in January, and then Jane takes over February through the month of May, I believe. That's a class where you should have some basic sewing skills before you come in to make the bag, because they're really, really beautiful bags that you can end up making. And but don't feel too shy if you can come and ask us what your skill level might be, and we'll see if you would fit into one of those classes. Those are really fun. Otherwise, if you are a beginner in sewing and you're looking for a class to start learning how to sew, we regularly do our beginner sewing classes. And I see one just started, just started actually this past Monday. And we go and we have 3 sessions where you come back 3 times. But next month, there is going to be another beginning sewing class on February 6th. Actually, no, it starts on January 23rd, January 30th, and then it finishes up on February 6th. So, and you've got beginning quilting classes as well. If you're, someone who's looking at quilting, never done it before, we do have a beginning quilting sessions. I know there's one that's starting tomorrow now. Actually, no, it's not starting tomorrow. It started on January 8th. There's a session. It's 4 sessions of our beginning quilting classes, and those are just fabulous. Both Jane is teaching those right now, and Gloria is absent for a little while, but Jane and Gloria teach tag team that class going for the beginning quilters. February bag of the month class is going to be the katahdin, the big katahdin bag that Jane will be teaching, and that is going to be really fun on February 5th. And then you come back again on the 12th, because that is a big bag. You're going to have a 2-session class for that bag. And then what I wanted to mention also is that we are going to have some embroidery software classes that will be starting. So we'll call them parties also, right? So it's embroidery software. We have a couple of teachers who are in the making right now, and people who have been for years having fun with their software, and they have come towards us and said, maybe I could come up with some projects and teach them in your store. Would that be all right? So that's going to be on the lookout for that. We do have Trevor Conquergood, who's coming back from the R&K. He'll be coming in March. So please mark your calendars for that, because that is going to be excellent. He will be doing hands-on. So the project, we've got it in the works. It's going to be really a fun project. You're going to love it. And then he also touches on the Floriani software while he's here, and then his own different types of software. So that's going to be really fun as well. We have Sandra Swick coming back. Yay. We have so many big people are coming back, educators from around the country. Sandra Wick will be here on March 7th and 8th. So that's a Friday and Saturday. It's going to be a dual, 2-day event. And one of the days will be serging and one of the days will be sewing and embroidery. So that's going to be really fun. If you have ever seen Sandra Wick, you know that she is wonderful, wonderful educator. And then we have the top educator. I mean, I hate to like name people that are top, because all of the FOF educators and Viking educators are wonderful educators. Karen Charles just happens to be one of the best for sure. And we are fortunate enough to have her coming to the store on Friday and Saturday, 14th and 15th of February. So she will be highlighting the new performance, the Creative Performance 950 FOF machine, and then the Creative Icon 2. So if you do not own those 2 machines and you're interested in looking at what FOF does, and then they'll be making a tote in that class, and Karen will have a trunk show, and she will have all kinds of things. So if you are an owner of an Icon 2 or that brand new 950 Creative Performance, there will be a wait list for you to be able to join us in that event. We're trying to get the people who definitely don't own those machines in at first come, first serve basis. But obviously, we'd like some of the people who own those machines to come in and benefit from the presence of Karen Charles, who will be in the building. And we're just so thrilled whenever she can free up some time for us and come out to Newbies. Happens to be on Valentine's Day, right? But you can go out with your loved one in the evening, but you'll spend that day and then the following day with us and Karen Charles. So that would be really fun. That's just a little bit of a smattering of what we have started, and that was just the first 3 months of here at Newbies. We have a lot of excitement for 2025. That Bernina 990 just came out, of course. We have all of our retreats that are on the calendar. If you haven't been able to, if you've purchased one of our brand new top-of-the-line machines, either the Avenir or the Bernina 990, and you haven't signed up for your basic machine training, which is what we're calling a retreat because they're 2-day events that we are repeating every month, please let us know, and we'd love to have you attend one of those retreats. So you leave your machine at the store, or if you can't bring it in, then we'd have you audit, obviously, but we would love you to bring your machine in, and then it stays overnight, and you make some lovely, lovely projects. So I think I'll wrap it up there and wish you all a very, very successful and happy and healthy 2025, and we'll see you next time.